All right, Pisces. Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading that is also timeless. It's me, Matt. Hi, how are you doing? It is my great pleasure and honor to read for your highest good and your highest outcome, my friends. I have a plethora of tarot decks in front of me here. Tarot of Curious Creatures, Cosmic Tarot, Hermetic Tarot, Rider-Waite Tarot, and also the Starman Tarot. I've also got the Lenormand over here as well. I don't yet know what I'm going to read from. I better pick one so we can start, and then we'll go from there. If you're returning, welcome back. And of course, you know my style. I'll be picking two decks, of course, and we'll get right into it. So, all right, Pisces, without further ado, today's your lucky day, Pisces. Maybe. I don't know. This thing doesn't pull punches. It's I used it for Scorpio. It feels very Scorpionic, but we're doing Starman to start it off. We'll take 3 cards general energy from Starman and 3 cards of potential outcome from Starman. It's a very, very trippy and surreal deck, and very alien and just different. Inspired by David Bowie, and actually David Bowie did greenlight this and participate a little bit in this before his death. He didn't make the deck though, so just to be clear, but his likeness makes appearance on a couple of cards. But anyway, let's get into it. We have the Prince of Pentacles kicking it off. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I like that imagery. The tree stumps since like he's almost rooted into the ground. 7 of Pentacles, which dovetails with the Knight of Pentacles quite a bit. There's a contemplative energy going on here and some slowness. There's some definite slowness here, but we have the root, the heart, and the solar plexus colors emphasized at the top. So it's sort of the heart versus the fear, the green versus the red. And then we've got the 10 of Swords, a completion of some kind, an ending, right? So it's a 6 of Swords is on the bottom. Yeah, that moving away to more calmer waters, right? I think there is an ending here, and I think the contemplative energy in this, a bit of slowness, is sort of trying to figure out the next step in your life in a sense, but you're moving away here. You can see that. Moving away to calmer waters. Very, very interesting card. See, there's a cliff. There's sort of a waterfall here underneath, right? And the winds of change are blowing away. Even though this person is almost trying to go towards the waterfall, the winds of change are pushing them away. And then there's a fetus at the top of this card. That's very interesting to me. So a new path is being birthed. Boy, yeah, a new path is being birthed. I could stare at these cards for a long time, so I'll try not to hold you up too much. There's a lot going on here. Okay. We have an ending. We have some contemplation about how to proceed. And I think one of the things that's very telling here is the 7 of Pentacles card with the root and heart and solar plexus colors being so emphasized. You're trying to I feel like you're trying to lead from the heart and the will, but there's some lingering fear. I wonder if the fear is justified, however, because there's this 10 of Swords completion. The root is preventing you from moving forward. The fear is preventing you from moving forward, and I think it's like almost a doubt that something has come to a completion or come to a head. I think something that's over with. There's some part of you that doesn't want to accept that it's over with or believe that it's over with, I think. Okay. Pisces. We are going to go ahead and we're going with Cosmic. We're going to clarify with Cosmic Tarot. All right. Cosmic Tarot. Alrighty. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about this Prince of Pentacles? Energies can be reversed. Maybe you're done with something and there's some other party taking their sweet time trying to make a decision, but maybe you made the decision for them. That's a reversal of energy that may be the situation. All right, for some of you. Let's get into it, though. Prince of Pentacles. I'm going to do one more shuffle here, and we'll get right in. Okay. Prince of Cups. Okay. No, this is another energy coming towards you of a cup, right? An offer. Generally, think of it as a mature offer. I almost said mature. A mature offer for you. Okay. Mature offer for you, perhaps, from the Prince of Cups. Mr. Wonderful, you know, the tarot. We have the Queen of Swords. Very, very perceptive energy. She knows what's up. This is an interesting one. You can see she's sitting there. She's got that sword out, and she's looking pretty serious, right? You see in the back window there? I feel like her counterpart may be sneaking around a little bit. She knows. She's about to cut a bitch. Okay. And we have the Tower. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the Tower. Okay, the Devil underlies the deck. So... Okay, Pisces. I find that interesting that I said cut a bitch, whatever. This Knight of Pentacles is standing on tree stumps. I pointed that out earlier. The horse is standing on tree stumps that have been cut off. I think for some of you, you're the one that did the cutting. You might have cut something off finally. It was a Tower moment. You saw something as it was and you cut it off. A false Knight of Cups or a false Prince of Cups. It may have been more of a Page of Cups. The cup may have been full of, shitty Kool-Aid instead of delicious fine wine. It was just cool. It was just the Kool-Aid man. Like, oh yeah, sugar water instead of the vintage red that they promised. Okay. Yeah, the Devil underlying. You just saw it. I mean, saw it for what it was, perhaps. Right? Yeah. I think they wanted to trick you in some way. They just kind of wanted to put you into their world. Not in a sense of like energetically, I think they wanted to retrofit you into their world and not so much create a new world together, maybe. Now, we got the Seven of Pentacles here to clarify, so let's get into that, Pisces. Seven of Pentacles for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Pentacles? All right. We got two of them here. So regarding the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Empress. Good. Good. We have the Two of Pentacles. There is something that'll be brought into balance here. This one's good. I like this Two of Pentacles. The foot position is a little wonky. That cross-legged walk is sort of maybe not the most stable. It's a little precarious, but I like that there's one foot in the water and one foot on the land. So there's a groundedness and an emotional fulfillment there at the same time. I like that. Sort of coming out of the water and onto the land, though, which is interesting. So some of the emotional energy is being tempered so that some practicality can come into the mix. And the Empress is very earthly energy. So I feel like for some of you to step into that energy, it's going to require a little bit of grounding. Maybe you're finding your way to that, and that's helping you step into that energy. And careful contemplation, of course, would help you get there. One more shuffle, please. All right. And our final card here is awkwardly being handled by me, yours truly, is the Princess of Wands. Page of Wands energy. I kind of feel like it's you've kind of recognized in a sense you can light your own fire. You know, this is sort of, it feels like a card of empowerment. I won't go into the whole spiel that I would normally do because I'm not really picking that up. It's not so much like this massive, it's not really a spiritual healing, because I feel like your spiritual side is sort of, it's all integrated, of course, but I feel like this almost preceded, like the spiritual healing had kind of been happening, and that's what caused the clarity and some of this to come apart for you. It's like you were just stepping in, you had been in this energy, and it's helped bring you to a sense of grounding and brought you into some Empress energy, right? The Seven of Pentacles is that contemplation of your material surroundings, where you've come from, where you're going, and like that's been a huge grounding process for you. And I think it's really brought about a massive amount of balance. It's sort of putting you in some Empress energy. That's what was lacking. We do have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. It's kind of a cool Fool card. I don't see this very often, so yeah, I love that. Standing on their tiptoe, just about to potentially leap from the ledge here. The Fool is such an optimistic card. I think something about releasing this has given you a huge surge of optimism in your life. Maybe a very happy time for you. I only detect a mild bit of concern there, and that is just the fact that the Fool's got just that toe, basically on the tip of their toes, just about to leap back into the air. And it's like the grounding isn't something you just do and then stop doing, especially for you Pisces. That's not, it's, you just be careful. Don't take off immediately. Because that grounding is what holds that Empress energy intact. And if you are finding yourself in that place, you're gonna, ideally, hopefully you'll hold on to it, because, and we all go through cycles, right? We go through major cycles and minor cycles, and everything is sort of cyclical and spiraling, and we revisit energies frequently as we move through the universe. It's like our solar system is orbiting in a galaxy, and all of our planets are spiraling around the sun, and it's like that's micro cycles through major cycles, so on. So there's cycles within cycles. Just be aware as you're going into a new season of optimism. I feel that you're not taking off flying just yet. Just be mindful. You learned how to ground in a very good way. It gave you a lot of clarity of mind, and I think it's something you're going to want to try to hold on to. Okay, regarding this Ten of Swords for you Pisces. Pisces, Ten of Swords. What do I need to know about the Ten of Swords? Yo. I don't know why I just said yo. Yo, kids. I'm hosting a skateboard stunt ramp festival. Sorry, grounding, right? Pot, meat, kettle. Okay, we got the Six of Cups here. Ten of Swords, Six of Cups. Beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. Soul contracts. Five of Wands. Yeah. They've got two wands. Each of them have two wands in their hands. That would make four wands. That would be stability. The stability has become destabilized because they're there's infighting, right? Um, and also this the imagery of two wands as well. You know, having the lock and key and having an idea of where you want to go. It's like it's a very, you know, like it's in a very enthusiastic energy. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. So at the end of this, we've got a new opportunity. The Six of Cups, Five of Wands thing. It's literally, it's deep. It's deep rooted energy. The Six of Cups, right? It can be lifelong friends. It can be family members. It can be marital. You know, lots of things. But it's also like past life stuff. And on a more meta level, take it as it resonates. If you don't believe in this, you don't believe in this, and that's okay. It could be a soul contract. Like, in a sense, it's you and this person, this energy. It's like you had made an arrangement to learn a life lesson together, you know. Not all soulmates are permanent soulmates, in a sense, right? So if you had a soulmate energy with somebody, and it is coming to an end, it's like there was a lesson to be learned there, and I kind of think you know that, because you've again, I feel like you're stepped into this Empress energy. You've really, I think you've come to grips with it. The Ace of Pentacles is there, offering you the new start in your life. You know, the gateway to your legacy is in front of you now. Underlying the deck is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords here, the Ten of Swords here. You know, don't shoot the messenger, of course, if you're feeling still a lot of attachment to this situation, but I think it's done. That's not an easy thing. It's not. I've done it. I mean, I am 39 years old. I'm in a van. I don't live in this van, full disclosure. My plans changed abruptly as I was finishing the van, so I am not living in this. I'm filming out here because I need to, but anyway, I've been through some things. I've had some significant shifts in my life with relationships and everything, and I could honestly say that I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all the challenges and all the lessons I learned from people from my past. You know, I really am. They've made me a better person today, and they allow me to function in a much healthier way with my current girlfriend. And I'm very grateful for that, because she's a wonderful woman and she deserves maturity. She deserves maturity in her relationships, clear communication, no bullshit, no shenanigans, right? And ultimately we all do. So you do, Pisces. So it could be very much the case that this is going to bring clarity of mind for you, so that you can see, you know, really what you deserve and maybe what spirit would have for you, right? This new opportunity is significant. Potential outcome line, we did have the Four of Pentacles come out. There is some definite confusion here. There's a whole lot going on in this card. But the mind is divided. There's some inaction because the mind is divided. Obviously standing on a pentacle, unable to move forward. Stagnancy. Okay, that's interesting. Again, I could stare at those cards for hours, so I'm going to try to keep it moving here. I don't want to get caught in the weeds when I'm trying to talk to you. We have the Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups. Yeah. Okay, Page of Cups here. And we got one more. Let's see what's up. The Starman. You are the star of your own movie, my friends. You are a co-creator of your reality. And this is, again, spiritual healing. There's rejuvenation in the star card. It's about that, but it's also about wishing upon a star, your wishes, your dreams. It does reside over the Ace of Pentacles in our line here. Here is one of the appearances by our good friend David. So I actually really, really love that. I think that's beautiful. I think that's very beautiful. The Yeah, the guts, the guts are illuminated there, or showcased. Kind of the sacral, right? Your gut. What is deep within you that you feel in your guts that is something you truly want, right? The Page of Cups here. Oh, well, let's take a look at the underline real quick. Five of Wands is underlying, so some continued conflict. There are 5 individuals in this particular card, not 2. All sparring. Lots of energy being all over the place. So that is somewhat of an internal energy. I think that's what this Four of Swords is about. It's a call to clarify and remember what you truly desire in this life and what you're truly about. What is your true wish that you wish upon a star? You know, upon a star, the Ace of Pentacles. What are you truly desirous of that's in line with your true spiritual purpose and meaning? The Page of Cups, in this case, feels like a manifester, a manifesting energy, a master manifester. It's very fun energy. It's very imaginative energy. This princess taps into the deeper powers of emotion and also of intuition and divinity. Yeah. The key to overcoming the stagnancy moving forward is to tap into your divinity, in a sense, in your what's the word I'm looking for? Retrograde started, by the way. Your Mercury retrograde. Sovereignty. Jeez. Your sovereignty. Yes. Side note, this retrograde is going to be especially difficult for the masculine. The only planet moving forward direct is Venus, which is feminine. Mars is about to go retro. Everything else is going retro. So all of the masculine energy is retro. And Venus is moving forward. Okay. I kind of think it's almost going to be about self-love, but it's going to be very, very confusing at the same time, because all of that masculine retro energy is going to bring up a lot of turbulence. In other words, this situation, that person probably could come back around during this retro, especially given that it's such a shadow period for the masculine. Okay, it's going to be a humdinger. Not that I'm a student of astrology. I'm not making any claims to be smart. Highly recommend getting into that if you are interested. I'm trying to. It's difficult. I don't even know where to source the material at this point, but I've been watching lots of astrology videos and trying to get an understanding that way. That's kind of how I learned tarot too. I'm not very much into reading books. As embarrassing as that is, it's difficult for me to study. Now, our potential, it's a little bit of a 3-card spread of advice from the Lenormand. Let me just go into it without telling you what the hell I'm doing. Lenormand, okay? I'm an amateur Lenormand reader as well. I treat them a little bit like an oracle. Obviously, more knowledge will develop over time, but they're meant to be interpreted in a much more literal way than tarot. Lenormand's very unique in that regard. More of a actual fortune-telling sort of device than a card of, a deck of mirrors for you to reflect on. There's a little more here. We have the fox kicking it off. This is the sneaky energy. This can be manipulative energy. This could be sneaky. This can be, it can be many things. Let's get some context. We need context. So we need 2 more cards for Pisces. Yeah, what does the fox say? Baby, come back. Baby, come back. I actually like that song, Baby Come Back, by Player. It's like yacht rock from the 70s. I wasn't even born yet, but I love it. Just 4 dudes doing 4-part harmony with feathered hair. Pretty mad. Oh, we got the snake. Ooh. All right, I dropped a card. Oh, got more than one card. Okay. There's one upright card, however. We're taking it. Yes. Okay. We have the fox, the snake, and we have the path. Now, the paths, this is a card of decision making. You have a choice to make. I do find it interesting that it's the 22nd card. 2, 2, 4, right? It always feels like making a decision to change something is going to remove stability. That's why the Four of Pentacles is the stagnant energy here. It's like it's an illusion of security that is hard to let go of. And I feel like in order to do that, it's like you have to make a decision to make a change, right? Which feels like a loss. When you have to choose something between two things, and you really would ultimately, it's like you want to have the whole thing, you can't. Because that holding pattern is no good. The holding pattern is not helping anybody. Forward motion is critical, so you have a choice to make. Now, this is so... this person in question, those of you that this is about a person, there's deceitful energy here. Very, very deceitful energy here. We spoke about the guts earlier too, with the star card. It's got the sacral space kind of illuminated, and you can see like the intestine and whatever, the guts. The snake is kind of like that too. You need to trust your gut. You need to trust your gut. That's a little out of the box here, because this is also a card of deception, sneakiness, binding energy, like rope, right? Something that binds. This fox wants to bind you, in a sense, wants to bind your energy. And that binding energy is really going to be fear of loss. It's going to be fear of loss, and you have a choice to make in terms of whether or not you're going to take a chance on really what your heart is calling you to do, that star card, or not. I think we've seen in the tarot pretty clearly that this situation is really come to an end, and there's a new opportunity. That big fat Ace of Pentacles is there. But you're gonna have to make the choice, I think, to proactively move. You can't let it happen to you in this case. That's why the Four of Pentacles is here. It's like if you're being stationary, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, that's all pretty stationary. There's a time and place for slowing down and thinking. There's a time and place to take actions and make decisions. And I think if you don't make a decision, this sneaky energy is going to try to make a decision for you, and that decision is ultimately going to bind you. Okay? Don't forget your heart's desire. Don't forget your sovereignty. And don't forget the star that you're after. The thing that's deep in your heart that you deeply desire. Again, I've talked about that 22 card being a 4. It's like we have 4 wands here, infighting, right? Yeah, I think you're meant to take your 2 wands, so to speak, and take that and make that into something. But that's your choice to make, Pisces. I think that's all I have to say about that. Okay, Pisces. Well, I hope you have a beautiful week. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe if this video resonated, of course, and hit the like button if you liked the video. It helps me know that I'm tapping in, doing a good job, and motivates me to keep going, because I really just I'm here to read as an act of service to you, my friends. So until next week, take care. Have a beautiful week. Remember your deepest, innermost passion. Find it and pursue it in your sovereignty. Okay. Bye, friends.